Traders on the YouTube, welcome back. And traders that are on my Discord, welcome back too. So, you know, what I'm seeing with the DXY is I'm still bearish on it. There's two supplies right here that needs to break. If it doesn't break these two supplies, then it's gonna drop. We got somewhat of a recession that we're dealing with on paper. I had to put that in there, quote unquote, on paper. We're in a recession, so looks like there's a gap right there for it to fill. So I don't know if it might blast past this supply and then drop, or it could come back up to here and drop, or it could just disrespect both of them and continue to the upside. I mean, it is what it is, but I'm still have a bearish bias on the dollar, long projection time. All right, so basically the market is going to be opening up in like about 4 or 5 hours from where I'm at. For the next week, to be honest, I think the DXY probably will continue to be bullish. So maybe we'll have something like this. What is this, the daily? So there's the daily supply right there. So maybe we'll have something like this. I don't know. This is what, I mean, just from years of trading, we'll probably have a candle that look like that. Excuse my candle. Or you might have a push down a little bit and then end the week like this. That's what well, in the day like this, or maybe in the week like that. That's what I meant to do. That's supposed to be in the week. Let me fix that. So I'm looking at maybe a candle like that to end the week inside and going into this supply anyway. So, and then the next week, maybe some indecision, then the next week a big bear candle. That's what the projection looks like, just for me projecting it. With that being said, you already know what we're gonna do with GU. We got GU, AU, EU, UJ. We got NASDAQ. Let's go on over to AU. Oh shoot. Hold on. Let me put my EMA back in. Alright, that EMA, that's the wrong one. We want the X. Alright, so let's come back over here to our, you know how we do the lower time frames, catch the big moves. Well, not big moves, we catch smaller moves. So we ended, AU ended looking like this. So we're still in the downtrend. This is the 15. Let me go 15. Let's go. Let's do some analysis on AU real quick for the week. So, first things first, we got break of structure. We got a break of structure. What is that for us until price wants to continue going down for now? So we got a BOS, and we do have, I think that's an M. Yep, we got an M30. We got an M30, an M15, and somewhat you can say that's an M5. Somewhat of a supply area right at the break of the structure. We don't have any gaps that need to be filled on the M15 because this was really choppy. So let's go over to M30. Let's go to hour. Okay, see, it's not an area on the hour. It's real clean. It's clean candle stuff. Clean candles. All right, whatever. So this might be an M30 setup that we might be able to take. Price from here. Let's look at these candles. There. That's a full candle to right there. That's there's a gap right there. That's a gap right inside of there. And then all these were fill-ins. So the spacing in between these, all this space that you see right here, all of that is fair market gap. That's all just wick to wick. That means it didn't fill in the wicks, which means that it's a fair market gap. What do we do with that? Our supply demand setup foundation is based off of gaps and breaks of structures anyway. So what we're looking for with AUD, maybe when when the market opens up or whatever. First things first is this. Eventually it's gonna make some little nasty demand, or the price action looks really spiky. Let's just go off of this until now. It is so nasty. Until now, maybe an M15. Yeah, we're not gonna do this because it's not even worth it. All right, so AU's gonna come and fill in this imbalance, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe if you drop it, it fills the imbalance. It comes right here. It wicks inside of here, consolidates, and we take the drop. That's pretty much what we're gonna do. Free trade signal for you guys. Me and the team will be taking this. This is probably what we're gonna take. Stop loss below. Look, right there is a 1 to 2R. If you got magic and get magic keys, hopefully y'all get magic keys. Right there is 1 to 2. But we're gonna come back to right about right there where that wick is at. See that wick? Just in case. I don't know how price action is gonna be when it opens up. That'll be our TP to that wick. We should be good after it clears that fair market gap. We'll have a 1 to 3.5. I'm just going 1 to 3. 1 to 3 magic keys. Oh, I don't even have to put magic keys. I got a whole cheat sheet right here to see how many pips. So how many pips is this? 12 pip move. I already know what lot size I need to use on 12 pips to make 1%, to risk 1%. So I got my cheat sheet. I always have it with me, and sometimes I remember to cheat sheet. I know what 5 pips or 1% is supposed to look like. 3 pips at 1%. I know what lot size is. I should know that. AU is my pair anyway. I should know my pair. So this is the setup that we're gonna be taking when the market opens up. Can you do I think you can do that before the market opens. All right, so I got I got my little notification ready. Let's come on down here to. We took some really good trades. That one actually hit TP after I closed it out. That was the setup right there, GJ demand, and that's what ended up happening off of that demand. Yeah, beautiful setup. We took this GBP New Zealand fair market gap, got filled in, and it came and hit our first target, and actually right now it's on its way to the second target. We took this AU. See, that's the that was the GBP New Zealand. That candle right there, it left the whole fair market gap that need to be filled in. That's why this whole move came down. It came down there. I got in aggressive. I told y'all to get in aggressive. Stop loss above target 1 got hit, and it's somewhere in between target 2 right now. This is the AU that we took. That's the supply. That's the gap that need to be filled. The fair market gap that need to be filled. It came there. It filled in the gap, and that is my profit that I got off of it on my account. We're still in that trade. We took this. That's the setup right there. So see, it filled in the gap. Oh, is this another one? Oh, this is that M15 one I took. Okay, and then that's the GU that we took. We actually took this move right here, and we only took like 10 pip move, and then it came back again. We could have got back in and took the break of the candle, and it dropped from there. We did really good. GU, I don't know what GU and AU did that day. I forgot. I think they didn't set up. AU, I remember that one. That didn't set up. This one didn't set up. That one I think did set up. We took that GJ over London session. That was a 1-4. We're doing good. Last week was a great week in the signals chat. Look at that. We will conclude the week with 11.4%, baby. Congratulations, y'all. Really good money. I made some really good money. But yeah, I'm finna give this to the chat. A free trade for y'all. Can't spell. All right, so we got that in on the chat. First setup. Oh, look, I forgot to tell them. The 3RR. Look at me not spelling. All right, so we got that in. That's what we're doing on AU. We probably could catch some more. EU, I was actually in that. Try to close that crap out. Like, that was on the M15. I caught this right at that tap. So let me show you real quick how I trade. For those that are not in my group and you're still watching this video, you're not in my group. So lows are being broken right there. Right, and that is the demand. It tried to push up and it broke, so this low got broke on the M5. So this is the supply. So what we do is we wait for the supply to get tapped, and then once it come back up to the supply, see right there, it tapped it. That candle tapped it, right? So what I mean by the break of the candle is right there is going to be your entry. You enter right there. And stop loss will be either above the actual zone itself or above the structure, which would be up here, this structure right here. So I'd put it at this candle right there. So it'd be above that. This is a 1, and look, if we did a 1 to 2, I was going for a 1 to 3, but I closed it. But let's just say we did 1 to 2. Obviously, you see what happened already. You'd have been out the trade. So you would have been out of the trade, plus more. So you could have potentially went for a 1 to 2.59. But I was trying to go for 1 3. I closed that shit out. Start getting slow and start to fall. Then they got. Anywho, I don't want to keep this going. As I got some stuff I need to do. I'm rushing actually. But that is the trade that we're gonna do for AU. And there's a free trade for you guys to take off M5. Wait for the break the candle. And if you want to join the group, hit me up. We do our thing on this side, and we actually teach. I got my little course, and then I get on Zoom calls with you guys if you need any help or anything. But other than that, peace and hair grease.